What up, Poke Freaks? This team has been absolutely destroying. And when I say destroying, I mean destroying teams on the rank ladder here in Regulation G. It's doing even better. If you didn't watch my previous video, I made a psychic terrain shadow Calyrex team. And if you haven't seen that one, you guys need to go check that one out because that team is fucking ferocious as well. But this team, this Ice Calyrex team, is winning games even easier than I was with the Shadow Calyrex team. With this team, as you guys are going to see, this is a hard trick room team. So if we can get our trick room set up, which we have multiple ways to set up trick rooms. Sometimes we're setting it up multiple times a game. But if we can get that trick room up, guys, the game's pretty much over. Not too many people can recover from an Ice Calyrex trick room. So we're about to get into the breakdown. But before we do that, guys, I need you to stop what you're doing at once. Scroll down ever so slightly and critical hit that like button. Subscribe and drop a comment down below. I like to get to know my viewers, so leave a comment down below where you're from, your favorite Pokemon, and the current team that your guys are doing work with in Regulation G. So, all that being said, guys, let's get down into strategy and team breakdown. So to the left, we're going to have our main 3 Trick Room Pokemon. There are some times where I'm bringing all 3 on the left side in, but as you guys are going to see later into the breakdown, these Pokemon on the right, these are all Pokemon on the team for a specific purpose to deal with a specific threat that I have in mind, a thorn in my side or a pebble in my shoe, if you will. Just these common Pokemon that I run into, and they're just a real fucking pain in the ass, to be honest. So obviously, we're going to be setting up Trick Room. We have 2 ways to set up Trick Room. I know what you're thinking. What if you get taunted? We still have another way to set up Trick Room. So, one Pokemon gets taunted, no big deal. Calyrex is... A lot of teams just run Calyrex on their own and no other Pokemon to set up Trick Room. So, I wanted to get that insurance in there because the Trick Room is where this team is really, really, really going to shine. So, getting into stat breakdown now, the first Mon we're going to get into is going to be Indeedee holding the Focus Sash with the Psychic Surge ability. Going to be Terra-type Fairy. That's in case, there's a Dark type that's going to be doing some heavy damage to us. We could just Terra-type and eat that pretty good. We got 252 into HP, 252 into special attack, 4 into special defense. I'm not worried about bulk on this because we have Focus Sash. So we're basically almost guaranteed a Trick Room setup with Indeedee every time, especially if you lead with it. You don't got to worry about Stealth Rocks. So we're a Modest Nature, Expanding Force, which of course gets a boost on the Psychic terrain. We got Dazzling Gleam just for coverage, Trick Room to set up, obviously, possibly Ursaluna or Calyrex. It also helps Indeedee sometimes because we're not speed invested. So if we're slower the first attack and we set up Trick Room, we're usually going to get 1 attack off with Indeedee as well. So next Mon we're going to be getting into is going to be our other Trick Room Mon. Is going to be Blood Moon or Ursaluna holding the Assault Vest. Mind's Eye ability, Terra-type normal, just for a really strong Mind's Eye. Ursaluna is already one of the top Trick Room Pokemon out there. And then on top of that, we're going to be having Terra-type normal Blood Moons, which is just going to be doing heavy damage and just erasing Pokemon off the map. So we got 252 HP, 252 special attack, 4 into special defense with a Modest Nature. We're not going to do any speed investment on this because we're going to be bringing this into Trick Room a lot. So of course we got the Blood Moon. We got the Earth Power for the Dual Stab, Moon Blast, which is really good into Koraidon. Sometimes they don't expect you to hit the Moon Blast. And then Vacuum Wave for priority. And again, in this Trick Room, we're not going to be able to hit our priority attack. This is, sorry, not Trick Room. In the Psychic Surge, this is if the Psychic Surge runs out. So it's good to always have that priority there. It's coming clutch for me there at the end. Next, we have Calyrex Ice holding the Clear Amulet. That's because I don't want no Intimidates, no Parting Shots. It's actually come in handy more than I thought it would, to be honest with you. But obviously, we got the ability as one with the Chilling Neigh. And then we got Terra-type Water just to counter those the super effective fire attacks. And then, of course, Fighting is going to be neutral. We got 252 into HP, 252 into attack, 4 into special offense with a Brave Nature. So that, unlike the Ursaluna with this one, because this is always going to be in Trick Room, I decided to go with 0 IV speed and a negative speed nature. So this is going to be a really, really slow Calyrex. It should be outspeeding everything that was not meant to operate in Trick Room. So we got Glacial Lance, High Horsepower, Trick Room, and Swords Dance. To be honest, guys, Ursaluna's a nice cherry on top, but every game that I play is just to set up Calyrex, because if I can get Calyrex in there with a Trick Room and then put him in on a Mon that is already low in health, and I could just finish that Mon off, now all of a sudden you have a +1 Calyrex who's going to be attacking first. They can't hit you with priority, and then before you know it, shit just starts to snowball like really fast. So next Mon I'm going to cover is Urshifu Rapid Strike with a Choice Scarf, Unseen Fist, Terra-type Fairy. Now, I told all you guys, the Pokemon here on the right-hand side are all here for a specific purpose. I bring them in for other purposes as well when I find fit, but the main reason that I made this Urshifu is because at the time, Koraidon was just like, when I saw Koraidon, I almost just wanted to fucking quit. Those things are so annoying, especially when they Terra-type Fire and get those speed boosts going. So whenever I see one I think they're going to lead with, I put out Urshifu, and he's got, you guys will see in the EV breakdown, he's got just enough speed to outspeed Koraidon if he's not Choice Scarfed. If the Koraidon's Choice Scarfed, you're not going to be outspeeding it either way. So we're just enough speed at 168 to outspeed Koraidon. 252 attack, 88 HP with a modest, or sorry, excuse me, Adamant Nature. We got Surging Strikes, as you guys will see. This is also a pretty decent rain team bring. If the other team has rain, I like to take their advantage and use it against them and bring a Pokemon I can use to exploit them. So we got Surging Strike that's going to get 1.5 boost in the rain. Close combat just for really good stab. And then Terra Blast, Terra Fairy for that Koraidon for a ×4 hit. Because a lot of the times they just, if you lead this, they'll think, oh man, he made a bad lead. I got him. He's switching out. He's going to U-turn something. They're not expecting you to, because your best move is resisted from him in the sun. So it's not going to do shit. So he's probably expecting you to switch out or just count this Mon for a loss. But then you hit him with a Terra Fairy and take his best Pokemon out in the first turn. Iron Bundle is the same thing I created Urshifu for, but this is for Miraidon instead of Koraidon. So he's going to get that Cork Drive going, and then he's got a Life Orb as well for a 1.3 times boost on all of his moves. Terra-type Ground, because you know that Koraidon is going to be going, Miraidon's going to be going for an electric attack. So you're going to be immune to that. They're not going to do any damage, and then you're going to smack them with something pretty hard. So we got 4 in HP, 252 in a special attack, 252 in a speed with a Timid Nature. We got Hydro Pump Stab, even though I fucking hate Hydro Pump because it misses half the time. Freeze Dry to hit the water types, Ice Beam for a more powerful ice attack, and Ground to hit electric types for super effective. So that's a really good combo that can turn a lot of games around. You're completely immune, they do nothing, so they waste a turn, and you completely take their Pokemon out. So moving on to the last one, it's going to be our Charladon holding the Custat Berry. This is when I see Pokemon that I know are probably going to be sashed, like a Chen Pao, or, you know, a typical sweeper with low HP that's usually sashed, or a Dragonite, or like if they're restricted as an ice type. Just something in their team that tells me I want rocks, right? We got the sturdy ability, obviously, because the Custap is going to activate priority when it's under a certain amount of HP. We got Terra type flying. That's to resist ground moves. Again, we can make them completely waste a turn, right? Flying is immune to ground, so anytime I can Terra type into an immunity, I absolutely love that shit. So we got 4 in the HP, 252 in a special attack, 252 in a speed. I'm not worried about bulk on this thing. I almost want this thing taken down to its sash because I'm going to get a really strong attack off priority with the Custap Berry. We got Stealth Rocks in case we need it. Steel Beam because it's going to be like a suicide bomber. He's got 1 HP left. He's just going to smack him really hard with a Steel Beam. This is going to absolutely fuck up every single Flutter Mane that you come across. Draco Meteor just for stab. I don't care about the special attack drop because I got 1 HP. I don't give a shit. And then Mirror Coat just to count. I have a sturdy, so if they bring me down in my sash and I hit him with a Mirror Coat, that's going to take out pretty much any special attacker that's going to be hitting you. So all that being said, guys, that's the team. If you guys like the team and you want to try it out for yourself, there's going to be a rental code in the top right corner, and I'll also link it down in the description below. I'll also put the Shadow Calyrex video that I made, which is also an amazing team. I recommend checking that one out, and then kind of see which one you like better. I really like them both, guys, but this Calyrex team, if you can get your setup off the rip, it pretty much just auto wins a game. So go ahead and check this team out, and if you guys like it, go ahead and leave a comment and tell me how you did. If you didn't like it, I'm going to tell you you're wrong, but go ahead and leave a comment and tell me why you didn't like it. Pokemon you would add, Pokemon you would take out, or any kind of way you think that I can add to this team. Or maybe you hate Koraidon too, and you kind of came up with a really cool way to handle them. So tell me the Mon you hate the most, leave a comment, and how you handle them. That'll be an interesting one to see too. So all that being said, guys, sit down, buckle up, and enjoy these battles and get ready to see Calyrex just absolutely commit genocide right now against other Pokemon. So let's get into it. Getting into the first battle here, battle 1 of 3 we're going to be doing today. Looks like we have Kyurem, Iron Hands, Flutter Mane, Grimmsnarl, Dragonite, and Walking Wake. So, do we want lead Indeedee or lead our Chaladon here? So, I think we want rocks here. Dragonite hates rocks. Kyurem is an ice type that's going to chip him pretty good. Flutter Mane could be sashed. So, I think we're going to lead rocks here. And then, let's get Calyrex. And we also want Indeedee as well. It's probably not going to be this order, guys. It's probably going to go Archaladon. Then we're going to go Indeedee. And then we'll have Calyrex to clean up in the back. So if we can get... I'd like to... A Calyrex sweep would be nice the first game. So... Like I said, guys, most of the resources into this team are really just focused into getting Calyrex going. That's really the big function of the team right here. So we have a Flutter Mane lead. So we said we wanted rocks. So let's just go ahead and pick... I think we're going to go Stealth Rocks. Then wait for the Custap Berry, and then get a priority Steel Beam off. Thinks that sounds like a plan. Let's go rocks here. Moonblast does a good bit, but I don't know if that's gonna proc our Custap Berry. Huh. Hopefully it does. It'd be nice to just erase this Fluttermane right now. And no proc. Damn. Okay. Not the end of the world. We got our rocks up. We're going to go Indeedee. And we're going to be setting up Trick Room. Trick Room, and then hopefully we can get off a nice attack before Fluttermane takes us out. So Trick Room. Moonblast does over half. Now we will be attacking first. Let's go with the boosted expanding force. Ah, damn. Okay. I mean, not bad. Does about 90%. Would have been nice to get rid of this Fluttermane, but we'll make it work. So to the untrained eye, guys, this looks kind of bad, but I've played several games with this team, and I know I've actually just, if everything goes correctly here, I just set myself up perfectly for a Calyrex sweep. So we don't have to set up our own Trick Room. We can possibly go Swords Dance. We can go Swords Dance. I think we just go with Glacial Lance to get that guaranteed. Oh, okay, well, they switch out. If I would have killed that Fluttermane there, I would have got that Grimnay boost. And it can start snowballing quickly. We'll see if we can get it done here. Oh, almost takes out Grimmsnarl, too. Okay. What are they going to do here? Do I Swords Dance, or are they about to taunt me? I think we just Glacial. Let's not get crazy with it. Let's just Glacial Lance. We should now be getting this Grimnay boost. They're thinking hard about this one. Reflect. Okay. We could have Swords Dance in hindsight, but whatever. Again, we don't have to worry about parting shots. Number one, he's got the Clear Amulet. Number two, because parting shot is a priority that actually targets somebody on my side of the field, Psychic Surge protects me from that. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, the mechanic, they could still get up screens. So we'll deal with the screens. Here we have Kyurem. Look at the Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock's doing a good bit of damage there. I think that's really going to help us out. I don't think we Terra type here because we're Terra Water. Let's see. We got one turn of Trick Room left. I think we just go with Glacial Lance. We have, okay, they're terastallizing. Okay, so it's a good thing that I did not Terra Water. There was no reason for me to Terra Water there. See what this does? Okay, that's through Reflect. Not bad. Fusion Bolt. Good thing we did not Terra type Water. Like I said, there was just no reason for us to. Calyrex eating that like a fucking champion. Calyrex just almost unaffected by that. Oh, yeah, we got to go Trick Room again. Scale Shot. Okay, this might do a decent bit. Damn, we're going to survive this. Even if there's 5 hits. Calyrex is just a fucking beast. If you guys aren't at least giving Calyrex a try, you know, I like those fast mon that hit really hard too. I don't like that slow style of gameplay, but this Ice Calyrex is it's too good not to use. So now we have speed advantage rest of the game with one move, guys. We use one move, speed advantage rest of the game. with Calyrex, a really strong, really bulky Pokemon. Kyurem Black goes down. And we're getting another Grimnay boost. So it looks like we're going to have another Calyrex sweep. Well, the first one you guys are seeing, but for me, I've been doing this a couple games in a row now before I started recording for you. So this was a great example of kind of how all the other games were going. You know, this one kind of looked not so great at first because I went 2 mon down on my opponent's first Pokemon, but losing 2 Pokemon to set up Calyrex is such a good trade-off, and a lot of times you end up winning the game, like you guys just saw. So game number 1 was a success. 1-0 so far. So let's start looking to get into the second battle. Let's get into the second battle, and let's see if we can go 3-0 for the night. I think we can. So not bad ranking so far. I've been doing a lot of testing here. I got a couple of really, really cool, not so traditional Reg G teams coming out for you guys. So be on the lookout for that as well. Getting into game number 2 against Miso Soup. So Miso's got Tinglu, Qianpao, Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, Basculegion, and Koraidon. So I think rocks work well here. So, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and lead rocks. I think Urshifu has a lot of good matchups here. Look at all these dark types. Dark types and a fire type. So, I think I'm going to have to go Urshifu over Indeedee here and try and have Calyrex set up his own Trick Room here. Just because Urshifu's got a lot of good matchups, and also that Koraidon's in there. If you remember, this Urshifu was made to destroy this Koraidon. It's been waiting its whole life for this moment. So we're gonna have the rocks lead, and then so Koraidon. Maybe I should have led Urshifu here, but that's okay. All goes as planned. We should still be doing some really good damage to this Koraidon. So let's go Stealth Rock. Hopefully they bring us down to Sash. Perfect. Okay, this is way better. We're actually going to get our Custap Barrier to go off, unlike the last game. So we get our rocks up. And again, rocks are kind of big. Yeah, let's go Draco. Rocks are big because I want Calyrex to be OHKOing pretty much everything. Because how much would that suck to, on the last turn of Trick Room, you are about to one-hit KO a Pokemon, and then they have a Focus Sash, and now Trick Room ran out, and now you lost the game. So I think it's a good idea, especially with all the Sturdies and all that stuff out there. Just get some Stealth Rocks. So doing about 3/4 damage, which is pretty good. So he's going Flame Charge. That's fine. What he doesn't know is speed's not going to matter at all. So let's get Urshifu would do well here, but let's just get Calyrex out there, I think. Yeah, Calyrex Should be able to Terra Water, soak up whatever's coming, and get the Trick Room in. So I think we're gonna Terra Water. Do a Trick Room. See the rest of the team. We should outspeed that Ting Lu as well, because we're 0 IVs and negative speed nature. So I think Terra Water Trick Room's the play right here, guys. Wonder what if he's reading the Terra and is going to go for something else. Let's see what they go for. Flare Blitz, okay. Not bad. Holy shit. That still does so much. That's okay though, because now what do we know? We have the speed advantage, and Calyrex should be getting this kill right here, and we're setting him up for a sweep right now. This is actually looking pretty good, if you ask me. Boom, gone. We get the boost. So now we got +1 with, I believe, 3 turns of Trick Room left. Let's see who their next Pokemon they send out is. Champao, perfect. So rocks are kind of coming in handy here. It's perfect. I think we go high horsepower. Fuck. God, are you fucking kidding me? We should have just went Glacial Lance there. Okay, not twice in a row. Come on. Nice shard. Calyrex just won't die. Out of here. Wasted a Trick Room turn with the miss. Whatever. It's okay. Now we're +2, so. +2 Calyrex. Is this... Guys. Another Calyrex sweep. Got 1 turn Trick Room left. I think we win here, guys. Battle was canceled. Coward. Coward. This guy quits. You gotta face your loss with some honor. You know, play to the bitter end. So 2-0 and 2 Calyrex sweeps, guys. I told you this team was fucking crazy. Like, if you can get the Trick Room set up, which most of the times you can, especially if you're bringing in the 2 Trick Room setters, the game's almost over as soon as you get that Trick Room set up. You might lose a couple Pokemon, and it might look bad up front because you're losing Mon and he's not. But think about what you're setting up. You want a low HP Pokemon with Calyrex coming in and Trick Room already set up. That's the golden formula right there. If you guys can get that going, then the games win themselves. It's not hard after that. It's just finding the opportunity to set that up and knowing the team well enough to actually get it accomplished. So let's get into the last game here. Another Kyurem team. So been seeing a lot more of those. So we have Kyurem, Fluttermane, Ogerpon, Wellspring, Iron Hands, Ditto we've been seeing a lot of, and Alolan Ninetales. So I think I like Indeedee lead here. Do we want rocks? Nah, I think we go Indeedee. Let's just bring our Trick Room, guys. Let's go hard Trick Room right here, guys. Last game, going out with a bang. So this is my double trick room team. If I can get this tactic to work. The way this kind of works is you lead with Indeedee, trick room, hopefully you get off an expanding force. Calyrex comes in, is able to start doing hella damage. And if I need to, I can actually set up another trick room with Calyrex before he fully dies. And then we get Blood Moon Ursaluna in there, who was one of the previous best trick room abusers. We're now going to have him coming in after Calyrex. So if we can get 2 trick rooms set up, let alone 2 trick rooms, there's no surviving that one. So hopefully we can display this kind of tactic right here. So we'll Flutter Mane lead, so we know how this goes. I should be able to get off a trick room and an expanding force right here. So he's got Iron Hands, but the good thing is mine are designed for trick room. So yeah, let's go ahead and go with trick room. Mine are designed for trick room. So my Calyrex has no speed IVs and a negative speed nature. So mine was designed for trick room. Looks like his wasn't. So let's go for expanding force. So outside of trick room, his bulkier mon are going to be faster than mine, but inside a trick room, mine are always going to be faster. So as long as I get that trick room set up, we are all good. This expanding force should be doing a good bit of damage. About same damage as last time. So God, it'd be nice if that was strong enough to kill Flutter Mane, but like I said, this might actually be preferable because it looks like Calyrex, we set it up. What did I say the formula was, guys? Trick room already set up, low HP Pokemon sitting right in front of Calyrex. So this should be a good Grimnay boost, or someone's going to have to switch into a Glacial Lance here, which I don't think they're going to like too much. I think, do we go with Swords Dance? We're going to eat a Moonblast, but let's go Swords Dance. Fuck it. It's the last game. Let's see how much a Moonblast does. Over half. Okay. See, these are good calcs, guys. I'm probably going to redo this team a little bit and just let's go. This should be another +1 here. Boom. Perfect. I'm probably going to customize the EV spreads for some of these matchups to make sure that a lot of these attacks that are doing more than half are actually doing less than half. So we guarantee to at least survive 2 hits. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to do probably take some attack out because of all the boost. Calyrex is not going to need it. So just take a little bit away from attack and just add some more into just those special defense and defensive stats. So they're going Ditto Imposter. So guys, this actually kind of sucks. I should have thought of this, but Ditto is actually also going to copy my stat changes here. So they actually also right now have a +3 Calyrex sitting on their side of the field. Hopefully this high horsepower does not fuck me over here. What are they thinking about? All right, high horsepower lands, almost takes him out. So close. That's okay. That's okay. All right. So Trick Room over, Psychic Surge over, which is actually perfect timing. So I didn't get that double trick room set up here, but I don't think it's going to matter, guys. Who's their last? All right. I think a vacuum wave should get the kill here. So, interesting fact about Ditto is, yeah, Ditto will copy your Pokemon, including any stat changes. So that Swords Dance, Ditto actually copied. So let's go vacuum wave. So yeah, Ditto actually copied that Swords Dance and all his stats, but the only stat that stays original to Ditto is the HP stat. So it's just hard because you don't know if these Dittos are scarfed, if they're focus sashed, or what they are. So here comes Kyurem Black. Kyurem, if I remember correctly, he's got decent bulk. Let's look it up. He's got decent bulk. Okay, he's got 125 in bulk and 90 in the special defense. So, I mean, he's not frail by any stretch of the imagination, but I think we just Terra Blood Moon here. I think that's our only option. So let's go Terra Blood Moon. If it doesn't take him out, hopefully we survive his attack and we can hit him with a vacuum wave. But this Blood Moon should be doing a lot of damage right here. Icicle Spear. Good thing we had our Terra left. Oh, he's eating these. We're going to survive. We're definitely going to survive. Blood Moon. Come on, Ursaluna. Blood Moon. Fuck yeah. Gone. Deleted. Take a nap. Look at that. So we had Trick Room, Calyrex, and then Blood Moon in the back to clean it up. So that's 3-0 right there. 3-0 right there. And kind of an easy 3-0, to be honest with you. The only thing that was kind of weird was because Ditto was in and they copied my Calyrex, but we dealt with that pretty easily. It wasn't that big of a deal. So that's the team, guys. Just as I promised, you guys saw the strategy. You get Trick Room going with this team, and it's a real fucking problem. So 3-0 right now for the recording, so you guys could see it. I won 4 in a row while testing this team before coming on here to record it. So I'm 7 in a row with this team right now, and my next video might be just playing with this team till I lose or something. Like, I might make that the title just to fucking see when it'll happen, because I can't lose. I still have not lost with this team. So if you like the team, the rental code was in the beginning of the video, the team breakdown, and I'll also link it down in the description. Give it a try and let me know what you guys think. I put a lot of time into building teams and testing teams and putting these videos together for you guys, so it would be hella tight if y'all could support the channel by smashing that like button, hitting subscribe, and just leaving a comment about the team. All that being said, guys, I hope everyone enjoyed the battles, and we'll see you all on the next one.